The act of self-focus is liberating. When you truly focus on yourself, you are no longer swayed by the opinions or judgments of others. The approval you seek doesn't come from external sources, but from within. Your worth becomes defined by how you see yourself, not by how others perceive you. This shift in perspective is not only liberating, it's empowering. It allows you to move forward with confidence, knowing that your value isn't tied to anyone's expectations but your own. With self-focus comes clarity. The world is filled with distractions. But when you focus on your own growth, the noise fades. You begin to make choices from a place of purpose and direction. Each step becomes intentional because you know exactly where you're headed. You start to understand what truly matters: your goals, your health, your happiness, and your relationships. Every decision you make is aligned with your values and vision for the future. Self-focus also cultivates resilience. Life will throw obstacles at you, and it's easy to feel knocked down when things don't go according to plan. But when you're focused on your growth and well-being, you develop an unwavering ability to bounce back. The challenges become stepping stones, not roadblocks. With each setback, you gain wisdom and strength that brings you closer to your goals. Self-focus equips you with the mindset to keep going, no matter what the world throws at you. Another powerful aspect of self-focus is that it helps you tune into your own intuition. When you prioritize your well-being, you begin to trust your instincts. Your inner voice becomes louder than the outside noise, guiding you to make decisions that are right for you. Instead of looking for validation from others, you learn to trust your own judgment and follow the path that feels true to you. This inner trust becomes a compass that helps you navigate through uncertainty with confidence. Self-focus is also the key to authentic success. In a world obsessed with comparison, it's easy to lose sight of what true success looks like for you. But when you focus on your own growth, you stop measuring your progress against others. You realize that success is not a one-size-fits-all concept, it's a deeply personal journey. You begin to set your own standards for success based on your values and dreams. With self-focus, success becomes a reflection of the life you are building for yourself, not a result of meeting external expectations. As you continue on this journey of self-focus, remember that it's a practice, not a destination. It's something you must cultivate every day, even when life feels busy or overwhelming. Take time to reflect, recharge, and realign with your purpose. Set aside moments to connect with your inner self, to listen to your intuition, and to remind yourself of your vision. This daily commitment to self-focus will pay off in ways you cannot even imagine. In 2025, the world needs more people who are deeply connected to themselves. When you focus on your own growth and well-being, you not only transform your life, but you also have the power to inspire others to do the same. You become a beacon of strength, clarity, and possibility, showing those around you that the path to greatness begins from within. So step into your power and embrace the art of self-focus. Trust that when you invest in yourself, you are investing in your future. When you make the choice to focus on your growth, health, and dreams, you are unlocking your potential and creating a life that is truly yours. The future is yours to shape. Focus on yourself, and the world will follow. As we continue into 2025, there is no greater gift you can give yourself than the power of self-focus. In a world that demands more and more of us, it's easy to become distracted, overwhelmed, and disconnected from our true potential. But by focusing on yourself, you reclaim the power to create the life you desire. It's a conscious choice to put yourself at the center of your journey, to prioritize your growth, your health, your goals, and your dreams. This is the key to unlocking your greatness. Self-focus allows you to find clarity in a world that is constantly pulling you in different directions. It enables you to tune out the noise and to listen to the voice within you that knows exactly what you need to do. With self-focus, you become grounded in who you are and what you want. You stop chasing after things that don't align with your values or serve your higher purpose. Instead, you begin to make choices that are in harmony with your true self, and each decision becomes an expression of your inner power. When you focus on yourself, you begin to trust your intuition more deeply. You stop second-guessing your decisions and start having confidence in your own judgment. The external opinions of others lose their grip on you because you understand that your journey is unique and only you have the power to determine the next step. You stop seeking approval from the outside world and start validating yourself from within. This self-trust becomes the foundation for every action you take, and it's a powerful force that propels you forward. Self-focus also allows you to build mental and emotional resilience. Life will always present challenges, but when you focus on your inner growth, you develop a deeper capacity to handle adversity. You learn that setbacks are not failures, but lessons in disguise. With each challenge you overcome, you grow stronger, wiser, and more determined to continue on your path. Self-focus teaches you that you are more than capable of handling whatever comes your way because you have cultivated an unshakable belief in your own abilities. Another important aspect of self-focus is that it enables you to create a life of balance. In the rush of everyday life, it's easy to neglect your physical, emotional, and mental health. But when you focus on yourself, you begin to prioritize self-care in a way that nurtures all aspects of your being. You understand that in order to give your best to the world, you first must take care of yourself. Self-focus means taking time to rest, recharge, and rejuvenate so that you can show up as your highest self, both in your personal and professional life. By practicing self-focus, you also learn the power of gratitude. When you are centered and in tune with your own life, you develop a deeper appreciation for what you have. Instead of focusing on what you lack, you start to see all the blessings in your life. This shift in perspective brings a sense of peace and contentment that transcends external circumstances. Gratitude becomes a natural byproduct of self-focus, and with it comes a deeper sense of fulfillment and joy. Self-focus helps you discover your true purpose. It's easy to get distracted by what others think you should be doing or by what society expects from you. But when you focus on yourself, you begin to align with your authentic desires and aspirations. You start to realize that your purpose is unique to you and that no one else can define it for you. This understanding gives you the courage to pursue your dreams without hesitation, knowing that they are a reflection of your truest self. In 2025, the world is full of opportunities, but they are only accessible when you have the clarity and focus to see them. The key to seizing these opportunities lies in your ability to focus on yourself. When you make the decision to invest in your personal growth, you are opening doors to unlimited possibilities. The future is waiting for you to step into it with confidence and purpose. Self-focus isn't a one-time decision, it's a continuous commitment to your growth, your well-being, and your future. It's about showing up for yourself every single day, even when the world around you is chaotic. With each step you take in focusing on yourself, you move closer to the life you envision. The path may not always be easy, but with self-focus, you'll find the strength to overcome any challenge and the resilience to continue moving forward. Remember, you have the power to shape your own destiny. Your potential is limitless, and it all starts with the decision to focus on yourself. The world will always be filled with noise, but when you center your attention on your own growth, everything else becomes secondary. Trust in yourself, stay focused, and move toward your dreams with unwavering conviction. In 2025, the future belongs to those who focus on themselves, and with that focus, there is nothing that can stop you. In 2025, the most important thing you can do is stay focused on yourself. In a world of constant change, where distractions are endless and the pressure to keep up is relentless, self-focus becomes not only a tool for success, but also a vital practice for inner peace and personal growth. By choosing to focus on yourself, you reclaim the power to direct your life, and you begin to see that true fulfillment doesn't come from external circumstances, it comes from within. Self-focus allows you to remove the noise and clutter that so often cloud your mind. When you give yourself the space to center your thoughts and energy, you create clarity. In a world full of opinions, judgments, and external expectations, it's easy to get lost. But self-focus allows you to cut through that noise, enabling you to hear your own voice, your true desires, dreams, and aspirations. It's in this space of clarity that you can make decisions that align with your authentic self. When you are focused on yourself, you become more intentional with your time, energy, and actions. You stop wasting your resources on things and people that don't serve your highest purpose. Instead, you begin to make deliberate choices that nurture your growth. You start to say no to things that distract you and yes to what propels you forward. Self-focus helps you become more mindful of where you place your energy and encourages you to choose opportunities and experiences that bring you closer to your goals. As you develop the power of self-focus, you also build emotional strength. Life is filled with ups and downs, and there will always be challenges that come your way. But when you are grounded in your own sense of self-worth, you develop the resilience to navigate life's obstacles with confidence. Self-focus teaches you to find strength in the face of adversity because you understand that difficulties are not roadblocks, they are stepping stones. That leads you to greater growth and wisdom. When you focus on yourself, you also embrace the practice of self-compassion. Instead of harshly criticizing yourself when things go wrong, you learn to treat yourself with kindness and understanding. You recognize that mistakes and setbacks are part of the human experience and not a reflection of your worth. This self-compassion creates a foundation of mental peace, allowing you to stay balanced and grounded no matter what life throws your way. With this approach, you not only forgive yourself, but also allow room for growth, learning, and healing. Self-focus is the key to understanding your true potential. When you truly pay attention to yourself, you begin to uncover strengths and talents you never knew existed. You start to recognize the gifts you have and the unique qualities that make you who you are. This self-awareness helps you build confidence as you begin to trust in your own abilities. You stop comparing yourself to others, knowing that your journey is unique. You realize that the only competition is the person you were yesterday. Moreover, self-focus allows you to align your actions with your deepest values. In a world that often pushes us toward material success or external validation, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. When you focus on yourself, you begin to clarify your values and act in accordance with them. This alignment ensures that the life you are building is one of integrity and authenticity. Your actions become a reflection of your beliefs, and you begin to live in a way that is deeply satisfying, knowing you're creating a life that reflects who you truly are. As you cultivate the power of self-focus, you also inspire those around you. People are drawn to individuals who are confident, clear, and aligned with their purpose. When you make the decision to focus on your growth, you set an example for others to follow. Your journey becomes a beacon of possibility for those who may be struggling to find their own direction. You help others see that by focusing on themselves and investing in their own growth, they too can create a life of purpose, fulfillment, and success. Self-focus is the ultimate act of self-love. It's about giving yourself the attention and care you deserve, acknowledging your needs, and putting in the effort to become the best version of yourself. It's a constant practice of reflection, growth, and improvement. It's about prioritizing your well-being so that you can be the best version of yourself for those you care about and the world around you. In 2025, more than ever, we need individuals who are deeply connected to themselves, who have taken the time to focus on their growth, purpose, and happiness. The future belongs to those who have the courage to turn inward and make the decision to invest in their own potential. When you focus on yourself, you create the life you desire, and you become unstoppable in your pursuit of your dreams. So as you move forward, keep your focus sharp and your intentions clear. The world will always be busy, but the power of self-focus will keep you grounded. With each step you take in focusing on yourself, you move closer to the future you've always dreamed of. Embrace the journey, trust in your power, and know that when you focus on yourself, nothing can stand in your way. The world is waiting for you to step into your greatness, and it all begins with you. In 2025, there's one thing that stands as your greatest ally in the pursuit of success, happiness, and inner peace: self-focus. The world is buzzing with distractions, competing priorities, and endless noise. Yet, in the midst of it all, the most powerful thing you can do is turn inward. By choosing to focus on yourself, you regain control over your life and shape your destiny in ways that are aligned with your true desires. Self-focus is about embracing the power of intentionality. It's recognizing that your time, your energy, and your decisions are valuable. When you focus on yourself, you stop allowing the opinions of others or the expectations of the world to dictate your life. You begin to prioritize your needs, your goals, and your dreams. You create space to listen to your own heart and mind, gaining clarity about what truly matters to you. This clarity is like a compass guiding you toward your highest purpose, no matter the number of you. When you focus on yourself, you're no longer just surviving, you're thriving. The act of self-focus enables you to take responsibility for your growth and your well-being. You recognize that your journey is yours to define, and you stop waiting for external circumstances to dictate your success. You understand that true fulfillment comes from within, and that by cultivating a deep sense of self-awareness, you gain the power to transform your life. This self-awareness leads to another incredible benefit: self-empowerment. When you are in tune with yourself, you become less dependent on external validation. You start to recognize your own strengths, talents, and potential. You understand that your value is inherent, not determined by external achievements or others' opinions. This inner empowerment gives you the courage to pursue your dreams unapologetically. It helps you move forward with confidence, knowing that you have everything within you to create the life you desire. Self-focus also leads to greater resilience. Life will undoubtedly present challenges, but when you are connected to your inner strength, you become more capable of handling whatever comes your way. Instead of being overwhelmed by adversity, you approach obstacles as opportunities for growth. You learn to view setbacks as lessons that build your character and fortify your resolve. With self-focus, you cultivate the resilience to rise above hardships, bounce back stronger, and keep moving forward toward your goals. Moreover, self-focus creates a sense of peace. In today's world, it's easy to get swept up in the chaos, the endless demands, the social comparison, and the constant striving for perfection. But when you focus on yourself, you free yourself from the need to keep up with others. You begin to understand that your worth is not tied to how much you accomplish or how others perceive you. You begin to find peace in knowing that your path is unique and that your progress doesn't have to look like anyone else's. This inner peace is the foundation for long-term happiness and fulfillment. By focusing on yourself, you also develop a deeper sense of gratitude. The more you tune into your own needs and desires, the more you begin to appreciate the blessings in your life. You recognize the beauty in the present moment rather than constantly searching for something outside yourself to bring you happiness. Gratitude becomes second nature when you are focused on what truly matters: your growth, your well-being, and your purpose. This practice of gratitude shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance, allowing you to attract more of what you need in your life. Additionally, self-focus helps you build healthier relationships. When you are clear about who you are, what you need, and what you value, you can enter relationships with greater authenticity. You no longer look for validation or approval from others because you've already found it within yourself. This creates stronger, more balanced connections with those around you based on mutual respect and understanding. You stop depending on others to fill gaps or fix you, and instead, you show up as your complete whole self. In 2025, as you continue to focus on your own growth, remember that this is a lifelong practice. It's not about perfection or achieving an ideal version of yourself. It's about the continuous process of growth, learning, and evolution. The more you invest in yourself, the more you will see the impact ripple out into every area of your life. Your mindset, your habits, your relationships, and your success will all be shaped by the focus you give to your own development. So commit to focusing on yourself today. Make it a daily practice. Take the time to reflect, to listen to your inner voice, to invest in your well-being, and to build the future you desire. As you continue to focus on your own growth, you'll find that your life becomes a reflection of your inner strength, clarity, and purpose. The future belongs to those who know how to focus on themselves. When you make that commitment, you become unstoppable. You tap into your full potential, unlock opportunities you never thought possible, and create a life that is aligned with your deepest desires. Your journey starts now, and it all begins with the power of self-focus. As we venture further into 2025, the concept of self-focus continues to be one of the most powerful tools for creating a life filled with purpose, joy, and success. It's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of daily life, but when you make the decision to focus on yourself, you shift from merely existing to truly living. By turning your attention inward, you begin to take control of your narrative. The world may be loud, but when you focus on yourself, you find the clarity to cut through the noise and live life on your terms. Self-focus empowers you to take ownership of your story. When you focus on your growth, you stop waiting for permission from others to chase your dreams. You stop waiting for the perfect time or for external circumstances to line up perfectly. Instead, you recognize that the power to create the life you desire is already within you. You are the author of your story, and by directing your energy inward, you can shape the next chapters with intention and purpose. The beauty of self-focus is that it teaches you to trust the journey. It's easy to get discouraged when things aren't progressing as fast as you'd like or when setbacks occur. But when you focus on yourself, you learn to embrace patience. You understand that growth takes time and that each step, no matter how small, is part of a larger, beautiful process. Self-focus allows you to see progress where others may see only obstacles. You begin to appreciate each step of your journey, knowing that every experience adds value to the person you're becoming. Self-focus also helps you strengthen your self-discipline. In a world where instant gratification is constantly at our fingertips, it's easy to lose sight of long-term goals. But when you prioritize your growth, you develop the mental discipline to stay committed to your vision. You learn to push past distractions, resist temptations, and stay focused on your objectives. The more you cultivate this discipline, the easier it becomes to stay on track, no matter the challenges that arise. With self-focus, you develop the consistency required to make progress every single day, even if it's just by a little bit. When you focus on yourself, you create a sense of alignment between your actions and your values. In today's world, it's easy to get lost in the hustle and bustle, trying to meet external expectations and achieve superficial success. But self-focus helps you reconnect with what truly matters to you. You begin to live in alignment with your core beliefs, ensuring that the choices you make are not driven by the demands of others, but by your own truth. This alignment brings a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction that cannot be found through external validation. When your actions align with your values, you build a life that feels true to who you are at your core. Furthermore, self-focus helps you develop a deeper sense of emotional intelligence. As you become more aware of your own emotions, you begin to understand how they impact your decisions, relationships, and overall well-being. You learn to manage your emotions with wisdom and compassion rather than allowing them to control you. This emotional awareness enhances your relationships as you become more empathetic, understanding, and responsive to the needs of others. By focusing on your own emotional growth, you become a more grounded and compassionate person, capable of navigating life with grace and resilience. Self-focus also creates the space for self-acceptance. In a society that often tells us we are not enough, focusing on yourself allows you to see your worth. You learn to embrace all parts of yourself, the strengths and the flaws, the successes and the failures. You stop judging yourself based on unrealistic standards, and instead you learn to appreciate your uniqueness. This self-acceptance is liberating. It frees you from the need to constantly compare yourself to others and allows you to live confidently in your own skin. When you accept yourself, you open the door to self-love, which is the foundation of all other forms of love and success in your life. By practicing self-focus, you also increase your capacity for gratitude. As you shift your attention inward and begin to appreciate your growth and progress, you begin to recognize how much you have to be thankful for. Gratitude becomes a natural part of your mindset, allowing you to see the blessings in your life even when things aren't perfect. This practice of gratitude shifts your perspective from scarcity to abundance, helping you recognize that you already have everything you need to be happy, fulfilled, and successful. In a world that often feels uncertain and unpredictable, self-focus gives you a sense of stability and control. When you are focused on yourself, you create an anchor that helps you weather the storms of life. You begin to rely on your own inner strength and resilience, knowing that no matter what happens outside of you, you have the tools and mindset to handle it. Self-focus becomes your foundation, a solid base from which you can handle any challenges that arise with grace and confidence. Self-focus is also deeply connected to self-empowerment. When you focus on your strengths and abilities, you become more confident in your capacity to create the life you want. You stop relying on others for validation or permission, and instead you begin to make decisions from a place of personal power. With each small victory, you build momentum, and soon the life you've always wanted becomes your reality. The more you invest in yourself, the more you realize that the only limitations are the ones you place on yourself. So, take a moment to reflect on the power of self-focus. When you prioritize your own growth, well-being, and dreams, you open up a world of possibility. You create the foundation for a life filled with purpose, fulfillment, and success. As you continue your journey through 2025 and beyond, make a commitment to yourself to focus on your own growth every single day. With each step, you'll move closer to the person you are meant to become and the life you are meant to live. Stay focused on yourself and watch as the world around you transforms in ways you never imagined.